Listen up, I'm Brian Pond, and today with me is the awesome Crucio. We are exploring factions today because we are preparing for the upcoming tournament. The tournament date hasn't been announced yet, but we know that it's coming after the new year, and as sweaty tryhards that we are preparing now.
Hello, hello.
Alright, so, I will go ahead and hit begin. I am going second, and Crucio is playing Trevarg. Or however it's pronounced. Buildy plan, dude.
So, there's only one play. I go into here, I click Tavern, I take a peek.
And that's
a toxicology character, not bad. Right?
Yeah, max level toxicology can sound like, I think her niche is that like she's supposed to essentially be a diplomacy hero. Like she's supposed to be like the one dwarf that doesn't rely on dwarves. But my guess is you can just use her to make your dwarves even more powerful and ignore diplomacy.
I have not had success with diplomacy.
Yeah. The one hero that does that well is in Tide, and like that's because like they start with plunder. And when you do tier 1 plunder, I honestly don't think it's worth it because I think a single movement is worth more than 100 gold. But once you've invested a few points in it, it's pretty nice. Also, there's a problem of it only gives you 100 gold per combat, and there's estates exist that gives you 250 gold just for having, just for standing there.
True, very true. I assume plunder's nuts when you're fighting mid-game fights.
Yeah, if you can chain multiple fights a turn and you've got multiple points in it, it gets pretty spiced. All right, now I'm playing Order. I'm just going to be honest with any Order stance here. I don't respect it. I'm just experimenting with it because that's what heroes do. Man, I thought this was an unguarded armor for a second, and then I got sad. So
your main is a healer.
Yes.
Is it a monk? This is the friar spam?
Yes.
Okay.
But most likely the reason I picked her is because I wanted to go to the tavern, and I think Feeney's F tier. I think Griffins just aren't good enough.
For sure, track.
Yes, and if anybody wants to say I'm wrong, come duel me. Teach me your ways.
Just compare a Thanatos to a Griffin.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Alright, so I think we'll just start picking up stuff. I don't like a red flag being in my area.
It's a highway.
Well, I'm a happy camper. Unguarded XP and Nomad Plaza. Yep. I am. All right, so I'm pretty happy right now. I'll.
Cool.
And that means I know which direction I'm going.
So she is just a support as well, eh? Is her ability global? That healing?
Yes, it's global-ish. So healing boosts infirmaries. It allows 5% more units to be saved per rank and increases the speed of infirmaries by 50% per rank. So I am going to have...
Nice. Okay. I did not know it was global.
Yes. Now, yeah. I'm not going to call it a misplay, but I am going to need to get a... If I have the base friar on her, will she be making me friars? Or, yeah. Alright, 2 per week. I think we'll go for the healing. It depends on which hero we get. In my turn. And the reason I think hero statue is strong is utility. You lose out, essentially each building tier, each town level is very important. So you have a town level. Yep, if you absolutely can if you want to.
No. I've already done it. I did it today.
Gotcha.
I did it the other day. I know it's busted.
All right, so are we soft agreeing not to purchase that hero this first week?
Yeah, let's play a hypothetical where he doesn't pop in, because he definitely changes the game.
Yeah.
So this guy is your preferred.
Yep, I think Navarus. I actually won in the previous tournament, my second round against Crutio, with them.
So would you buy out Navirus instead here?
I don't know the other hero, but I would definitely go for Navirus because I favor him. But,
I guess I could
yeah,
get out real quick.
I mean, she has creation and blood warping and necromancy and warding and regen.
How early I would be clapping. This is strong, but I think Caribou Elites are one of my favorite units in the game. So,
yep.
Yeah, the extra heroes you get just pay for themselves. You just clear your map of resources. Heroes just doing good stuff with his movement.
I'll be getting at least 2 because, like, yeah. Because right now I could get them. I could get the spider hero and use them as a scout, but I would still be getting spider units from the mastery. So I'm going to skip that too. And just hope that my... Because I don't want Feeny. I actively think Feeny is just bad.
Yes. That's...
Also, like, for the people going, oh, but air magic is so good. One, you're not guaranteed chain lightning. And I've played games with chain lightning where hitting for over 500 damage in a chain just wasn't enough.
So here the question is essentially if your units are worth upping to save their lives, or if it's... What do you favor? Getting many unupgradeds or fewer upgraded tier 2?
My build line for them is I go guard post, upgraded guard post, and then I would you're obligated to go foundry because it gates your advancement. The reason I go double a guard post is because those ranged boys are numerous and have terror.
Cool.
So yeah, for early game clearing, it's a pretty good choice.
Essentially, we just trying to figure out where people are weakest as well. Like if someone first picks something in front of you, have to be able to exploit it if it's slow. But I
want you so bad. And I can't now. If I dug past them, would you be okay with me having his mastery? It would mean I have spooters, but like not that many.
Yeah, my problem with him is like his. You can play around the spooters. It's that when you pop him out, you just farm out like 2 fights, and then he can take your gold mine on like day 3, and then he can just clear your whole map in first week.
Right, we're gonna dig. Right. Shiz. All right.
And you're really not even exposed, right? Because when you build all these, you get their small contingencies, so you still have like a decent arm.
Yeah, right. So I'm going to be trying him because they've buffed the Dragon Slayers.
They have.
So we'll have her grab this. And mastery. Boom. That way she's grinding us units. See, I have a problem. Right now my army is composed of weenies. You see what?
I hate going out to battle with those militia.
Yeah. Well, the problem is that like I'm afraid that would just eat my lunch. I think. All right, so I think we can stall a turn.
Yeah, there's no rush if you don't plan on rushing the opponent.
Yeah, tempo does matter. There we go. I think 4 centaurs should sweeten the deal a little bit. I do think going and get the learning stone. Alright, so what are we going to upgrade? Well, I think we upgrade our militiamen to the protected boys so that they don't just get wiped.
Mm-hmm.
Which entails that we're going to go do this turn. Let's see. Do you have anything worth grabbing? Oh boy, I can grab Mastery and have 1 Griffin 3 weeks from now. I think that aside, we still go get our free Griffin in week 3. It's that or get her logistics so that she can go explore more. Honestly, I think logistics on her will be a little more important than 1 Griffin. So that's
yeah, I definitely value logistics on the slaves because you can just run units super far with them.
All right, so I'll end my turn here.
Oh, misplay. I didn't. Actually, no, they can't leave this.
But yeah, getting the terror effect on 32 units is pretty good. Oh man, you got splashy. Like he tried. Towie said that the 100% units, what it was, basically that this wasn't juiced up. This is very obviously juiced up.
Yeah, these guys, the jellies are tough to face. That's why I'm stalling.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Is like if you lose more than like 5-10% of your units, it's not worth it. So sometimes you just go explore.
Yeah, the only way I can think of to counter champion statue is just bum rushing them. Some type of timing push.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, essentially, yeah, it has to be a build like your boar build's a good example of I'm coming, and you taking those 2 extra turn. It's got to be a push strong enough that bodyguards won't matter.
Yeah, true.
So maybe the. All right, there's a hero in Lament that starts with logistics. They might have enough movement if you get the logistics and the Watcher spam. If you get those and run to their capital, that might be good enough. But it's very hard because like you just saw, like the Heroes Play statue gave us Spider-Man, and well, Spider-Man is you can't rush Spider-Man.
Yeah, exactly. If you like, I tried my darndest to rush Spider-Man, and he just slaps you in the face.
Yeah, and your build was so good. Like nobody can go. Oh, you were playing Hell. You were playing Hellbeast. That script. No. That was about as powerful as a build can get. Okay. So yep, I didn't misplay this portion of it. We're gonna go upgraded barracks, and now with that, we're going to upgrade max. Surely 45 of these weenies will be tough enough. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Let him go touch the learning stone.
Yeah, man, this game is actually great. I used to have a lot of memories of. I was a little bit of a shithead in school. Didn't like going. I was some days I faked sick, and I just remember when I was like 7 years old or so, just playing the Heroes of Might and Magic on my like Game Boy Color, ripping.
There we go.
Squire. And then I heard that this game, my buddy showed me, and just because it had the little bit of a fighting, the little stop pause fighting, and I was like, oh. And then the next thing you know, it's got a ridiculous amount of depth.
Yeah,
it's a grand strategy game.
And it's only getting deeper. Like with new factions coming in, and then of course the modding community is already starting to rev up. Shout out to Sleepy Mage.
Yeah, sure,
and
great.
Yeah, I'm loving this community. And really what dragged me in is I saw this. I was like, that's $10. I'm going to go make a video on this cute little game. And I plan to play it like once. But then...
Yeah.
Yeah. Then Tao came into my stream and started talking to me and stuff. And like, I did not have my shit together or anything. I was exploiting a bug I had just found where you could attack things from the coast and it would drown them. I was going, haha, ship go burr. And there he comes. So, and he did a stream with me that's now at like 3,000. We're going to skip to the outcome. Yeah, nice. Yep, that was... Yep.
Strategical skip.
I think that was the correct answer, too. All right, so we're going to let her go to the Learning Stone. And we are going to forsake our Week 3 Griffin for logistics. And with that, she can go pick stuff up, because that's all she is worth.
Oh, by the way, I played a PvP game with my two friends where I did Enclave Champion statue. Started with Rex guy, obviously, and then there was 3 Learning Stones in my main tile. And so I just had, like, 4 level 5 Enclave heroes just shitting out so much veterans and so much treasure.
All right, movement 4, movement 7, movement 5. This is going to be a little bit rough. Thankfully, we have bodyguards and healers, so hopefully this goes all right. So we'll start the battle. Oh, he has Paladin Bros. What?
Those are pretty sick bodyguards.
Oh, if they changed him to Paladins, you might be in some trouble, my friend.
That's great. That's great. That's good to know. Yeah, he's going to save you.
Yeah, we lost 1 unit. Yep, he's Paladins.
So he used to be Dragon Slayers?
Yes, but we were going... As much as I love getting Paladins, I think we have... Learning is power. Plus, we need Blood Warping later, so boom. And yes, learning is power. Alright. So we're going to send her in to go to the Learning Stone. Or, yep, she has... Nope, she's out of movement.
Really the dream. I was just looking for heroes that are strong and also have logistics.
Yeah, logistics is meta defining, so yeah. That's a weakness with this hero here, is he doesn't have logistics. That said, we are air magic, so we do have, and we have the Hoffler. So like Order has a lot of the ingredients to be overpowered. And I think if this guy, if Marco, which by the way, Wrestler Marco is a mod that's going to happen, or Heroes Hour where everyone's wrestlers, I think would be a lot of fun.
Oh my, that is a dirty pick.
Oh, what's a dirty pick?
This guy's setting up a basketball pick.
Oh yeah.
And this.
Yeah, man, he has estates. He's like, come cross me. My dad's a lawyer.
That's a shame.
Yeah, neutral heroes are dicks. I'm glad that they exist, but they do screw people.
See, I would control. I think they're just gonna be running. So these guys are sleeper cracked because they have so much damage.
Oh
Those
yeah,
little blasters. Gotta be careful.
Oh yeah. One thing that I used to joke about is pearl hunting. Go hunt pearls used to be one of my ways to say go fuck yourself. I like comedically though, because it's one of the most least desired mechanics in the game. But if you are doing a mastery strategy, they really are cracked. Because like you get so much unit production, and if you're say doing the one that focuses on the cultists, showing up with what up? I got 40 cultists. It is a challenge. But yeah, you are no slouch here with Caribou Elite bodyguards.
Yes, these are pretty sweet.
And they're healing themselves.
Gotta take care of them. Turn around, guys. They're behind you.
And they throw people off because people are like, oh yeah, you're about to die. No, they don't. They just keep healing. Like +4 health a swing. And it gets better.
I've been clapped by them, for sure.
Oh yeah, one of my favorite videos was where someone's like, I know how to beat the Caribou Elites, and they use the Pyre ability to grab them and put them on their army. And the Caribou Elites just ate them. It's like punched them themselves in the face.
So, do you slam creation over?
What's the through path for mastery? Because your elites are more important, I think. Creation, I would say mastery first. You don't need creation until you have blood warping. So it depends on. Actually, the answer is I don't know. You want both, but the order I'm not sure.
I think I'm gonna take like a lot of fights very soon, so I might go grab creation, put out a couple shitters.
You're also gonna need grudge. But grudge is semi-dead for you. But like if your Caribou Elites, loots made an untimely fate, they'll synergize there. It's nice. Anti-synergy with blood magic though. Grudge, blood warping is calculated by your end fight unit power. So if you're gaining unit power from something else, it's not as effective.
Oh, is it? What's the order of operations? Is blood warping last?
I believe so.
Interesting.
But we do need to crack the code at some point since we have the game. Like I do think it is time to be I need to call my EVE Online friends and be like, hey, bring me the Excel sheets.
Sorry. I have never even looked at these guys. I just lock in the other guy. The cryo engines. I do not respect hoplites. No respect.
I like me some hoplites. Especially there's tier 2 where they have the wide attacks. And there is a hoplite mastery, correct?
Oh. Rest in peace, son.
Wow, how could you let them die? They were only minors.
Only three. We'll take one tiny man for the payment.
Yes. Man, like, I wonder if the conversation with Tao is still up in the Discord where I was explaining the build to him. Because he did not intend the mechanics to work that way together. He gets it now, of course, and he's a smart man, don't get me wrong, but sometimes when you don't expect something to happen, like you're like, wait, what? How? What was this bullshit you pulled?
Yeah, for sure. Like, did he know about goblins? I remember one of the first videos I watched was you guys facing him, and someone pulled out voodoo goblin.
That was Craft Kraken, and I don't think he realized how cracked they were at that point.
Okay, because I was like, thank God. All my friends talked about was how busted voodoo goblins was.
Yeah, now they're still S tier. Like raging goblins are spicy, but they aren't just lol goblins. I win.
Exactly. I definitely want to explore them because I think that Goblin Rush is still going to be a tournament favorite.
Yeah, I think my favorite one with them so far is the Archer strat, where you go Avalanchers.
Yes, yes, I absolutely love that. The porcupine-haired
Yes.
alternate. That's and has logistics in third row. So
Yep.
what
Third
more
row
could you ask?
logistics is enough.
So I think if I went and fought those level 2 jellyfish, I would lose shitloads of little men.
Mhm.
So I'm inclined to upgrade them before. But is it even worth that? Because won't they just be consumed by the blood warping at some point?
Maybe. Also, one counter rush strat I have, uh, p- pumping up forts works. Like if you, I dumped over 5 sulfur my last game to pump it up to tier 5, and it kept Aceleer at bay, and Aceleer is a badass at the game that like is on a win streak against Kraken. So if
Yeah,
you can
for
beat
sure.
if you can beat Kraken, you are in the top % of the game.
Now we expect pretty big losses here. Maybe I shouldn't have taken the fight this early.
Yeah, thankfully you've made contact with your Caribou elites, which I think will be good, and you do have your terrors. Yeah, I think you're
Not worth.
Yeah, you're gonna win it, but it's gonna hurt.
Not yeah. I needed to do these fights after warping. Sure. Good to know. Good to know. And also, the tier 1 of creation if you're not casting man.
Yeah, the biggest
That's
weakness
sick.
this guy has is no regen.
No.
Yeah.
Thankfully, my buildings over there to the right are pretty solid. So
Yeah. And right now you have the better economy for sure. Planning, planning's not a joke, and you drop down the first camp.
This guy's gonna use his movement to pick all that garbage up. Virus. We'll tuck here and hope that he runs away.
Crimson Order.
Hmm. So the miners are quite minor. They definitely will not stack jelly.
Northwest of the miner strike. Okay, that's a major.
It's also
shrine.
tough with the tough to keep up with the nature of how he balances it with that simulator. So like every patch, there could potentially be wildly different numbers on units.
Yes.
That is something I'm not used to.
Yeah, that simulator is a wild card. Okay. Well, normally I would try to double stack this, but I think we're gonna make the economic play here.
I think this last patch that introduced all these new buildings created like a huge layer of skill. Because before all the build paths were kind of, you just go down your best units, but now there's so many options.
Okay, she can drop her unit. There we go. Yep, that's a bunch of treasure. Oh boy, gluttons.
Okay, 1 second. Just gotta let my dog in. I'll be back in a couple.
Yeah, with this tier 2 tent is basically if one of my units die, they just come back. Alright, she's gonna go Squire mode. Alright, sulfur or mercury. Go sulfur. With what we have, that seems like a takeable fight. Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Gotta have a lot of game knowledge, essentially, to be able to assess if you have to be the aggressor or if you can chill.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're in an awkward position. I think I can chill, but I think you feel the same.
Yeah, exactly. I have no idea. I don't know the strength of you, Order, nor the strength of Earthen on this patch. Okay, so all he did was put himself deeper and into an even more unfortunate position.
Basically, he's bogarting the treasure.
$25
Have you wronged the Enclave in a previous game?
The issue is that he's covering this building up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's even worse than the treasure. Although you do have all those units you can go recruit. Hey, my boys!
So these are just nice to have, because my miners will not be dying in the fight. I know they use ore more than wood and buildings. Is there anything in Earthen that costs mercury?
I think so. Check the Caribou Elites. I think mercury might be your nuts.
Yeah, I believe so.
Tag.
So sulfur is the one that they don't use.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Like. Yeah, but obviously those units are in your face now. We can check the lexicon. Oh, I have checked lexicon mid-tournament. I will be shameless about it.
Okay, they take sulfur now.
Oof. Well, you have a sulfur mine, so it won't be too
exactly.
bad.
Polar cavalry are the mercury. Okay, good job. And I need to tier up my thingamajigger. Patriotism is so strong in my opinion.
Yeah, patriotism was the... Man, I had +2 morale before, and it is like trumpets everywhere.
Yeah, for these guys, I definitely want some patriots.
Now, do you want tanky boys that add slow, or do you want pokey boys?
I would have to think about my opponent. And I think these are just a better unit. I think slow is strong.
Yeah, slow basically cut... I'm not a big kitey boy, which I have gotten better at microing, but like... Yeah, like I've been doing the skirmishes, and I've been playing against players that if you don't micro against, you're going to lose. But there are still players who I feel edge me out there. Honestly,
Fearsome army.
Honestly, like you see his stats. He has a fat stack of nothing except unless wisdom works properly with heroes.
And yeah, exactly. His effect. He's a weak hero with a strong arm.
Hmm? Although I've noticed, like I think Liz archers are overrated because I've practiced with Liz archers enough now to watch whole games where arrow range just doesn't trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
I know they're just stable. They're like they're not amazing in PvP. I don't think, but they're really good at clearing.
Yeah, they're really good at clearing, and the build with them is really good because you stack luck in archery, and stacking luck in archery is just
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
that's actually kind of why I was looking into that Hell Beast initially, because I was just trying to think of ways to shit on archers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you're gonna need, if you can't counter archers, you're not winning this day.
For sure.
Hmm.
Hard, honestly.
I think Royal Institution is no, because it'll come back at the next level, and it'll be worth even more. So we'll go Patriotism. All right.
I didn't know that. There's a static pool that it pulls from?
Yes, I believe so. Basically, I will be, if I'm correct, I'll be offered those previous two the next time +1.
See, that's the good stuff. Stuff I don't know.
Yes. And that's the thing, is like Monday day, which is today, video-wise, I'm behind the scenes working on my first guide. And I'm putting some effort into it.
What's your can you leak your first guide? What is it going to be on?
I'm not sure yet, and I'm not even sure if I'm going to have it complete. So there's a couple though. I can tell you it may be Enclave because I'm most familiar with them, or it may be it's either going to be an Enclave strategy or it's going to be a Arcane strat. Yeah, we'll go ahead and make them.
The Enclave one feels really, I will say, the Enclave champion statue, just because your secondary hero levels up on hunting and gets just better and better economy.
Mm-hmm. Big agree.
Pretty funny because I think one of the first games we played was you used the Arcane champion statue, and I was like, oh, that's essentially all that I was doing before I played that game. I was locking in the alternate CADs, Jonzo, every single time, rushing champion statue, and then just firing into the casino.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which I got pushback when I first started doing it from people. They're like, "Oh, that's not that strong. You're wasting 2 buildings to do that," which is objectively true.
Gives your main hero so much movement. Doesn't have to pick shit up. He just fucking rolls around, clapping people, and then gets his servants to capture the mine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're about to have it. Wow, they pushed through my line a lot quicker than I thought they would. Oh, it's the Pixies, yeah.
Those Pixies were the only reason I put up a fight against your Spooter army.
Yeah, they're badass. I lost a bunch of units there, not gonna lie. Thankfully, I have a juiced up infirmary gun waiting for me.
Yeah, your first aid times are strong.
Yep.
And you're in hospital. Nice, nice. I'm seeing the power of the order.
We want to get mastery. We also want to get blood warping up ASAP. We'll go recalcitrance. We'll go blood warping. Sweet. That felt pretty good. Okay. We'll let her grab that.
Come here, pick this off the ground.
Why, yes, I would like royalty.
Those little gross people are nothing to be laughed at if you don't have the right units to deal high hits. They just spawn so many little shitters.
I should have grabbed the fire. That was a small mistake, but we can use that. We can use that later. Luck is going to be a yeah. Luck is not going to be good for us, but we'll do something like that.
So human are just very efficient blood warpers because you just get everything back from the hospital.
Need to undo that order. Thankfully, our hero went where we needed him to. Centaurs are really carrying their weight.
These luck mobs are strong.
Oh yeah, it's hurting.
The unicorns fucked me up on one run.
Alright, so now we have...
Shape.
Yep. Alright, so we'll get those at level 8, so recalcitrance, I think, is the answer. And now Mastery will be giving us the upgraded version. Ooh.
Oh, it's deep.
Oh yeah, well, we know where we're headed. We need to get our engineer workshop too. Yeah, we are of much wants.
That is the thing with this game, is like you really have to be able to take it on the chin, because you can just get fucked in the building planner in a tournament. Like, there's so much heart of the cards going on there.
Mm-hmm. That's also why I favor lower tier strategies, because the lower the tier it is, the less likely you're going to get building fucked.
Root. Oh, I was hoping he'd learn some.
Yeah. Knowledge is power. And just, yeah, one of those boys is certainly decent for your army.
Okay, Runeforge is very core. I'm a man of many wants as well. It's like, I want the upgraded version of these, because I can take any ranged camp fairly easy.
Hmm?
I want this, because I'm poor, and I want this.
Yeah. Now remember, you do have to go touch your city to activate your Rune Forge. So.
It is true, it is. So first I would look at my route.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
I'm glad you're not entering that cave anytime soon, because, you know, fire ants sting, and chargers like that is a stiff, yeah, that is a stiff place.
I think I'm taking the NPC out here, and I will do it with these guys. I said you just need to hit blood warping and then start sacking shitters, I presume.
But yeah, we are doing very similar strategies. Like we're blood warp caribous versus blood warp paladins.
Good time. So in a tournament, you'd really have to hand split up your units, because I've noticed they like take a long time to come out if you don't.
Hmm?
You have to walk.
I also think there should be chest timers in the tournament. I thought, you know what I mean?
Yo, for sure. I'm a big advocate of chest.
Yeah, like you get an hour, I get an hour.
It's the best time control for.
Hmm? I would probably say 2 hours each for a tournament, but you know, yeah.
So I can take a leap. I would probably hit their back line because they're the hardest to get to.
Makes sense. Turning the hero off does help too, because he's basically an elite unit.
I wish heroes had stat when you mouse over them. So yeah, hit him in there too.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of people. Also, you have good anti-archer going on. It makes me not even want to bother with my tier 2 archers. Although, yeah. And there are people who think that that's a trash unit. Like listen to people say, "Oh, ice golems are so bad." It's like they lock archers in place and
everything has a purpose. Yeah. So. And they're meant to die because you're just supposed to warp them into greater people.
Yes. Yep, and your blood warping's online, so now you're gonna pop off.
Cool.
Yeah, getting plus archery ain't terrible when you have a fat stack of archers.
And then I would do a walk back to grab Rune Forge and then clear the map in week 2.
Sounds good. The Crimson Order has returned. Right. Excuse me, my liege. It has +2 defense on it.
That's the thing about this game too. Without like fog of war, you're just constantly. It's kind of like chess in that you can see their whole hand. You just have to constantly adapt based on what they're doing.
Yep.
Different game.
Yep. Yep. I saw that.
Not.
Well, yes, I would like elementalism.
Very.
There we go. Well, yes, I'd like an even more powerful hospital. I don't have it yet, but we will. Alright, so that was a fruitful turn. See, that says moderate, but you see what units those are.
Yeah, that's cracked. Those are strong. I'd say I'm very comfortable with Arcane, Enclave, and Pyre. Probably be safe tournament picking those.
Alright, so we're gonna do something like this. That way
you gotta have like 5 picks available, it seems.
Yep. Yeah, Arcane is my main for sure, and I'm thinking Order's gonna be okay. I want that, and honestly, that seems easier to deal with, but we've got stuff to do still. We're gonna end our turn.
Got you, bear, sir. This guy might just run the reinforcements from this corner.
Oh yeah, turn of the week's coming, so like I definitely think so. A lot of people have been like, oh, you want to take fights that are harder so that you get more experience. The marginal experience you get between easy, hard, and yada 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 isn't worth losing like half your army. Oh yes, fight 200 fireflies for a chunk of gold.
Ooh, that's a pretty simple fight.
I would pay you that much money to take that fight. It's like yes, fight that. Also,
pretty much left.
Yeah, recognizing what fights you can take and not are good. I personally think fireflies need to be taken off the NPC roster, at least for the start zone.
If you don't have a big tank with warding, it's super rough.
Hmm?
Okay, I should actually be on this tile to min-max. Okay.
Okay.
I got a return for my rune forge. What rune do you like? I just pick the skeleton one every time because it seems like the bloodlust energy is not.
Trying to think what I want to do unit power wise. I think Chapel's pretty busted. I mean, it's pretty good. Guild of Mages will help me skip fights. Engineer Workshop's needed. But I have to take forward if I'm going to get to my Citadel anytime soon. And my Hostler, and my Infirmary, and everything. So I think it's turn of the week. We use that to get more of them.
Yeah, the game said you're going to get a fort, and you're going to like it. Oh, they're just homunculuses in that army. Just without any snails holding them.
What spell are you? Rain of Frogs, okay. I might circle back to go get that. We're gonna move you like right here. The Mercury is not worth it. There's nothing up there. I could send her to grab the alchemy. Nah. I think we drop off one dude here. And we'll send her about here-ish. Hmm.
60 to 100 pixies.
Excuse me?
Oh, unlucky. Oh, big bag of gold. Oh my god. Yeah, that's the best. He found a gold mine.
Shaboom. Ugh. Unfortunately, it cost me my movement this turn. Which totally makes the difference here. I'm gonna lose because of that.
Super good on a tile without a gold mine too.
All right, where is my obelisk? All right, so the next one is like around here. All right, so. Oh man, you spoke a little soon there. I think I'm gonna be able to fort all my fortresses and shit.
Yeah, you'll most likely be all right. So here, I'm just a Rune of Death gamer.
Yeah, Runa Death Gaming. It sounds like it definitely sounds like a YouTube channel or from like a RPG player. It's like, are you ready for our lawful evil campaign?
Now the question is if I dump in order to get a second one of these into the army. I do think they're better in numbers.
Yeah, well, the more things that have the word terror on it, the more terrifying they are. It's just science. I do also like what I don't like the obelisk randomness, but I definitely like that it's an alternate progress path.
Yeah. I don't like that some of them can spawn in the other places. Like, it should be consistent where you either both get it in your main or you both get it in the other guy's main.
Yeah. I also am a big proponent that the final one should declare to both heroes, and it should be a competitive goal. So if the other person does get lucky and gets a bunch of early ones, they may end up screwing themselves by picking that last one. Like, there should be a warning. After this, it's a shared thing. So you have to decide whether you're going to pop it or not.
Tough fights. There's ants. There's ants and tide.
Yeah. That day one advantage is also a big deal. Just whoever goes first has like just such a huge advantage.
Sure.
Which is also
it's like gotta be. I guess the way that I would balance that in tournament is whoever's going first has the first pick, and then the second guy gets countered.
Yeah, which is also why I go hero statue, so I can counter pick them most likly. Also, because we know how this game would have gotten. You'd have picked Spider Bro. Like in a tournament, you'd have picked Spider Bro and just laughed your way to victory.
I'd already be in your main. I would have foregone everything else. So these guys getting... Wait, sorry. 14. I'll just see how they trade.
And you're okay losing some units.
Yeah.
Like the Aetherland's leaving. Yeah, that might be enough to trigger.
So you're saying I should potentially skip this?
Oh no, you can shape them. That's fine.
Nice turn. Nice.
Yeah,
and then
creation. Yeah, creation. I would think is the priority.
Okay.
Yeah, creation, blood warp.
Nice.
Yeah,
basic tree.
Yeah. What?
A pretty nice tree he's got.
Oh yeah. It helps too that the like this hero is based on a real person too. So like you want the ones based off real people to feel good, because nobody wants to be the F tier hero.
True. Very true. You gotta wake up. Okay, I can't get there this turn. Tough.
Oh. Have you ever completed the rabbit set?
No, I've gotten one away many times, but never completed it.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's good or if it's just too expensive.
I think it was better before they added this mercenary hall building. But... So now the question is if go... Oh. I can't take a fight this turn, so I take the cap. And then I'm blind. I'm always like, do I just go rush, you know? I'm a big rusher.
Me, I am a progressor. Like I definitely don't like late. I like mid. I like the mid game. I threaten late game a lot, but also I'm a streamer, so like there's a certain curve where people won't want to watch. So mid games are usually satisfying.
True, very true.
Also, I'm trying to balance like obviously with like getting a good chill roster that can handle like. You know, one thing to play in tournaments, and this is advice to anyone watching, is if you can get comfortable with being uncomfortable, you will be unstoppable. Alright, so I think we can afford not to go just yet. And I think here,
Yeah, especially this game, like, I'm sure it'd be pretty anxiety-inducing for a lot of people, because I'm just thinking, when I used to play StarCraft as a little kiddo, I used to get so much ladder anxiety. I was, like, playing diamond ranks, and I was just so stressed about the rank. And then, like, in this game, you gotta talk to the person behind it, too. You're, like, kind of hanging out with them.
Oh, yeah, and people will have opinions of you, which is fun in my opinion.
Yeah, gotta respect an opinion. There's a lot of opinionated people these days.
Today on Neutral Heroes Are Dicks.
Nice. You love to see it.
Yeah, I think we're going to be off a turn on getting all that. All right, so we'll have Feeny pick them up, send in our boys. I would like that elementalism, but I think it's just yeah, she has logistics, but it won't be enough. And the big question is, do I need it? Probably not. Yeah, I think I need to start working on clearing all this. Ah, so I still need to offer you something. Here, have a rock. Okay, so... There we go, and that's her movement. We don't need the gold straight this turn, so I think we start doing this. The pixies are big scary. But I'm hoping the centaurs are difference makers.
Does the Might Guy's aura for morale level up its radius when you rank it up?
That's a good question. I have no idea. I also think that this fight is eating me.
These fucking pixies, man.
Yeah, and they got Bernie Boy archers. Yeah, it's just I got kited.
They cast like such a wide variety of spells. That really is the casino right there, because they just fucking buffed the shit out of the Flamestokers.
Yeah, and the Flamestokers got haste, which made it where, like, yeah, I got eaten. But I do have Blood Warping.
Yeah, there'll be quite the warp.
And I do have the juiced up hospital. And I now have 5 Paladin Brows. We'll go... Requires better engineering. Ooch, my butthole. I think with 6 paladins though, I'm not going to cry too hard.
Yeah, they're really good. They're better in numbers. there's a critical mass of them. It's really strong.
And I'll have you know, I have 10 grotesques coming to join me after this, so, you know, kind of a big deal. I prefer
10?
paladins, yeah, to stop dying. Yeah, take your time, let there be more temper. Oof. Alright, we'll take 3 more paladins. Let's see, what building do I want to go for next? Good news is we got all those boys coming back. Yeah, I think it's time to do a swing back. So we'll do this. Yeah, I thought that was going to be one more movement, but it is what it is. Alright, we'll end our turn.
Bing, bong, bong, bing.
But no, double speed hospital, I'm hoping carries my ass here.
It's pretty sick. The all that interaction. The support here is solid. I didn't know that it's global.
Yeah, and
For
even
blood warping strat seems good.
Yeah, and like it's yeah, it's only 10% more retention, which isn't that big a deal. But the double rate, so you actually get units out of it. So it is what it is.
Do we care?
Now, the problem with elementalism is it will mean that it will be spawning out units that aren't my perma units. But on the bright side, that's kind of okay, because it means more blood warping.
I need to do a little warping myself. But sir, wouldn't it be better if the higher health units took some hits? No, no. We need you at the front.
We trust in your skill. I wouldn't force deaths, but I would accept them at your current stage.
Kind of hard to interact with the bottom there. I've noticed that there seems to be some type of smart camera that pulls depending on how much power is on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
So like you see, like you essentially can't play with the bottom of the map if your army's not there.
Yeah, that I would rather. Like, yeah, I would rather just be able to see the whole map. I understand that they're wanting to get closer in so that the units look cooler.
So I can't see, unfortunately, but I pray they're doing well down there.
Yeah, were you ever a World of Warcraft player?
Yes, yes.
I really wish this game had some Aretha Basin style things where you could like summon bosses and shit like that.
Yeah, for sure. I wish there was more like ultimate goals.
Yeah,
like some like big map objectives.
Yes, like a fun objective would be like a neutral city that never joins either side directly, but you really want to kiss their ass because if they're not on your side, they've got a giant that's gonna like yeet giant boulders at you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So basically, you have to decide: are you going to go fight the enemy, or are you going to go praise the volcano god so that he just bursts lava at sends an unstoppable lava god towards your enemy's capital.
Yeah, that'd be actually sick. Create some inevitabilities too, or some difficult.
Oh yeah, I think especially now that respawns have been nixed, or at least toned I think they've been either been nixed or toned down. That the game does end, and that's an important part. Because like in our yesterday's game too, there was like, well, there's nothing else left to fight but the enemies. So are y'all gonna fight each other, or are y'all gonna fight me?
For sure, yeah. The when they keep spawning, the PvE heroes can just keep warping and buying and diplomas. There's like no reason to fight the enemy.
Yep. So now there is, and which is good too, because like it feels good, and there is that uneasy moment. Like I love that click in any 4X game where it's like, okay, yeah, I have to fight the enemy.
This building's trash, by the way.
Yeah, I want to get you in on a game of Eclipse. Have you ever played that one?
No.
It's kind of like Twilight Imperium, but it's shorter, and it very much has those moments where once you've put all the tiles up, you're like, well, where can I go now? Oh, my opponent's spit has this juicy thing I want. And, then all those alliances and stuff start to fall apart. Right, so I think we need to go... I want to go Guild of Mages, because having a portal would be nice. But I only have 20 mana. Chapel would be nice. I think we go Engineer's Workshop. Alright, so we're going to go do this. We'll send those boys in.
So, like, in my opinion, your hero has to be pretty friggin' nuts if it doesn't have logistics, right? Like, it has to be doing something super crazy.
And I don't really think he is. I think this is comparable to Caribou strats. But
yeah, they both seem mid level for sure.
Yeah, and it's just one of those. Yeah, logistics is busted. Having extra movement is super powerful.
Yeah, because imagine either of us with logistics, we would just be warping like way more than the other player, right?
Mm-hmm. Which is why we're looking at the logistics heroes with with very harmful intent. Starting to think I don't have a gold mine in my start territory, and I think a potential crystal mine's a joke. So
yes, those buildings are a meme and take way too many resources to build.
Yep. It's supposed to be a difficult choice, but it's not a difficult choice. The choice is the answer is just no.
Just buy my crystal for all the things that I would have spent.
So we'll start something like this. I'm hoping that ballista with like level 2 engineering is going to be busted.
Yeah, I'm going to be keeping track of it. I'm interested. Oh, it is good. It is good.
Oh no, my grotesques! Thankfully, I actually do like animas as the elementalism, cause they're pests. Ah shit! I have lost 17 grotesques. Oh no.
Yeah, engineering. Ballista's really good.
Yep, it is hitting.
In like a week 5 fight, where they're like 5 minutes long, that thing would be just shooting like hundreds of bolts.
Mm-hmm. I like Children of Midas because they're units and they're gold.
Yes, for sure. It's a blood warping dream. You just put them at the front.
Alright, so I think we put her like here so she's not guarding the garrison. There we go. We need stones. And of course, with her logistics, she has her role. Alright, let's go fight the camp. Yeah, that's a joke fight. We have one archer left. That feels so bad. But having a bunch of paladins feels good. Oh, yeah, we lost one unit, but got it right back. Okay. And the animas are dragging and dropping. Yes, we'll reshape to them.
The demonology insignia.
Yep. All right. I think and I think we're high enough level that it's okay to actually.
Yeah, this is a real nice time to pick it up, I think.
Okay, so we've lost a lot of units, not gonna lie, but we now have 10 paladins. And we have blood warping too, so if we lose a paladin, we gain more paladins.
Do you know the numbers on blood warping? Like what
I don't.
I know nothing about it.
I just know the feel of it, so to speak.
Yeah, same. I just know that once you get to 3, it feels real nice.
I can tell you, this isn't feeling real nice. This is feeling real freaking scary.
It'll hold.
Why, yes, we'll summon. Why, yes,
my
we'll
favorite
reshape.
unit.
I like me some swarming. I like me some dragon.
Good tree.
I think champion is just the we get that at level 15. We get that at level 13, so that would be 11, 12, 13 to go all in on that. I think we've hit the time where we want mastery, just because like that's our main unit.
The size is really nice. Oh, second piece.
The second piece. Oh yeah, the second. Yeah, recruitment and defense. Okay, cool. All right, we'll end our turn. Kind of glad you're far away from me because like I'm not ready for you yet. But I think with royalty 2, I'm going to be okay.
So this building, where is it? This Temple of War is very strong. I will say that. It has its pool of units is very good.
Well, yeah, like that's the one that gives the knockback archers, correct? Or is that the earlier one?
I believe that's early. Are these the riflemen here?
Yeah, riflemen's there. Yeah, yeah. The Monument of War and Temple of War are really good.
It's also a shame this is you go.
I would say the Rune Altar. I don't think the enchanters are all that hot. I think the Immortal Gold Boys are just better.
I was about to say I wanted to show you how good the Gold Boys can be in this build, but I don't get them for a while.
I'm pretty sure there's some. You got a fat stack of boys stacked up waiting for an infirmary.
Yeah, I do for sure. I need to get the money for it. And that is why I'm over here. Okay, 3 miles from the alchemy lab.
Hey,
nice.
Can you hand me those boots, please?
I'll pick them up. Take them off the map. Okay.
Hey, nice kicks.
Yeah, I heard you buy from the same designer.
Yes.
And now we can tech into here.
Just the song "Pumped Up Kick" starts playing, and you hear Archer.
Oh, sorry, guys. I almost forgot to sacrifice. I mean,
you're valued members of our team.
Oh. Sorry, sir. Let me just dig for treasure.
Oh,
God
sir,
damn it.
that is your treasure. I will
Yeah,
stand.
and I'm out of here. Sir, what's that? There's treasure? Okay, guys. My most trusted warriors at the front, guys.
Yeah. I was pretty disappointed by the shaman potency build. Like I just absolutely clapped it with Enclave.
How many did he get up?
He had like 12 shamans. I'd have to review the footage. He had a good, like it was crap cracking. You know he played it well. It's a sweaty build, but the problem was like warding exists, and potency makes your spell cost so damn much.
Yeah, I know. I don't like potency at all because of that reason. I think it's a nerf on a lot of mages.
Yes, very specifically for shamans, I feel they were tossing out more elementals, but I wasn't paying close attention. I was mostly just watching the Great Hydra dying on the elementals coming out.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Precisely what we wanted.
You lost enough units, I believe. Yep. And what is that? Rabbit's kill. All right, so you got 2 of them. And Zero's ring, and you're a caster, so yep, I would say that went out well for you.
I'm just covered in treasure.
Yeah, just treasure explosion. This is just one of those feel-good moments. Like, yep, and this is why you bring a squire.
Exactly. So these guys are nuts because they can insta-kill.
Yeah, that's a bunch of pain on the other side there. And I believe that those Reavers over there can 2-shot most of your weenies.
Who are these?
Yeah, 17 damage. Oh, 3-shot the archers. Yeah. Like people sleep on the retreaty boys that hit like a truck.
For sure, for sure. And then we need to use these as the strategical body shield.
Yeah, on the bright side, whatever they turn to gold, that's your gold.
Get in there, guys.
Oh, they've already ran away. Oh, yeah. Did you see the nerfs to fleeing that are coming in?
No.
Okay, so according to you, if you flee against someone, they get 100% of the experience, and you now only get experience based off what you kill. As a percentage, yeah. I think that's definitely upgrades. Let's say it's not what you wanted to see. You wanted to see more Caribou Elites, but...
I will say they're not bad. The reason I got clapped by my friend using this strategy, because he had a wall of 10 of them, and they're now buffed. They have like 200 health. And they were just fueling Bloodlust with just shitloads of worms.
Makes sense.
So they're not terrible. They're not the best.
Yeah.
Swarming feels cracked, but yeah, I would take Swarming here.
I would take Creation too, because you start getting the higher tier units.
Okay.
Or Creation
I'll trust your Navirus knowledge.
Ha ha ha. Basically, you want to get Blood Warping as high as possible, Creation as high as possible, and Mastery as high as possible. And just be like, hi, I have 20 Caribou Elites. Nice to meet you. Thank you for playing with me. You can win, maybe win in the next match.
I will leave this to you, wench, and I will go and get my more people killed. I mean, more...
Yeah, the big thing Navarus is missing is he doesn't have a champion. So that is the biggest, most cracked piece of gear you're looking for right now, is something with champion on it.
Interesting, good to know. You guys stack up well over here.
Yeah, and low-key, you kind of want anything that's an abomination to die, because, well, you want those blood procs on your Dwarven boys. Yeah, you can trade in that horror. If the horror dies, you're going to get more blood leads. So, yeah, basically, you know, what I'm saying is purge the unclean.
I catch your drift. I catch your drift. But I'm a ranged unit, sir.
Hit him in over the head with your bow. Whack him. Yeah. Now, the blood horrors themselves are fine to keep up because they can't blood warp twice, but it is still nice. You're in danger.
Yeah,
those assholes.
They'll be popping. They'll be popping, exactly. It's better not to kill them here and just try to fucking run out.
Send in the elites! And they're like, excuse me, yeah. There seems to be some kind of mistake. You think oh shit.
We need just a few of them up to warp.
There you go.
Perfect. Yeah.
And you just got yourself 7 blood caribou. So like the blood warp, we both have blood warp going now.
Now this is hard for me because this is really good just for the size plus health, but swarming just feels this. I guess swarming's hard to proc on my army at this point, right?
Yeah, I would say mastery is probably the way. Because you just got 7 caribou elites. That gets you more of them, makes them more powerful, makes them bigger, and they have white attack. Now, granted, Bloodlust is also good.
Yeah,
but
the first level is really good just because it doubles its effectiveness.
Yeah.
I'll be getting that later. Okay, now I have to plan out my route here.
Yeah, I'm quite passionate about Narvis because he's my favorite dwarf.
I don't even care for this fight. I think it's too far away.
Yeah, and it gives you map coverage, so it's like you get some rocks and map coverage for fighting some of the scariest Tide unit combo you can get.
And I already got map hacks, so...
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Crimson Order.
So there's 4 pieces of the rabbit set in this game right now.
Yes. Distributed evenly. I may have misplayed this one. Let's see, what are we getting this go? Alright, we're not crying over 2. Alright, so we'll get the stronghold next turn, I suppose. We need Hostler, so Architect we get, and the sooner the better, and I think we'll be getting Hospital eventually, but obviously we want more movement, Stronghold, Citadel, Palace Order. I'm hoping to out-economy you.
You did get that portable gold mine, so I think you will.
Yes. We'll grab the rabbit. Alright. Beastie Boys, I need y'all up front. You might want Centaurs up front as well. Centaurs can chill. Alright, we got our Paladin pals back.
My only problem is I've run out of fodder.
Yep, samesies.
I mean, good men. Good men. I've run out of good men.
That's not gonna be Yeah, we'll summon them. That's great fodder. Okay. That works too. Alright, I think here we could go Dragon King, but I would be sacrificing that dragon. I think here we go Champion just because we like power.
There's also another, that's part of the reason I was looking at Ganamon, is I think there's potential for a late game build as well. He has a Dragon King right under his swarming. And I was able to get dragons pretty like late week 2, and then when I was in a fight, the swarming procced on it. Oh.
Yes, keep summoning, well, not anima, but yes, more fireflies. Tint, you can proc at any... Oh, you procced a bunch on, like, anima and crap. Why, yes, 16 fireflies. I'll summon those, and we'll reshape those boys. If I don't get it now, when would I ever get it?
That is the question. It's now or never.
I think the answer is never. I think Blood Warping 2 is doing enough. Yeah, I think at this point we're trying to secure power more so than engine. It never feels good to try to make the switch though. Grab sulfur. Ah, I'm regretting spaghetti on that.
The one pickup.
The one pickup I definitely didn't need to do, but like if it had been experience, it would have been nice. Alright. I haven't bought a hero this week. I think I don't because I have expensive things coming up. I'm gonna eat my vegetables and be responsible. Ah, that feels so good, don't it?
Oh. 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 No. Okay. I have to decide if I care about any going down here.
But yeah, one thing Tao said is that he's considering doing a FFA tournament pretty much because he knows I like them. Is that something you'd be interested in?
FFA tournament would be pretty fucking wild.
Yeah, I would definitely need help and advisement setting it up properly because I would want a loser's bracket, and I think we would want to do a point buy system, if that makes sense, where basically if you get second place, like what I would imagine is you have like, let's say you start with 18 people, you would start off with 3 6-player FFAs. The first players kind of get the bye to the next round, then like second through fourth proceed to the winner's bracket. And then the losers go to the loser bracket. And then it builds up that kind of way. Like I don't know the exact numbers. I would definitely have to think it out. But I think it would be wild, and I also think that it would be entertaining because like that chaos game really excited me. I know, like just oh shit, who's gonna attack who, and everyone was pretty much put in a position in week 2 that they had to invade their neighbor. And
it gets spicy real quick.
And there was no portals to islands to explore. It was just the map.
Oh, he got bopped out. Didn't even have to pull him back. Just kind of testing the limits of these guys, seeing how far. Because this game is really just about dancing that fine line where you're playing aggressive enough but not wiping. I'll take those.
They shouldn't be upgrading Grotesque. They should be go Caribou Elites. That needs to be corrected.
Yeah, it is pretty weird that they just morph into that.
No true dwarf. Yep. Because you have mastery so hard, bodyguard starts getting tasty.
We've come when we're much stronger.
Yes. And if you sacrifice the grotesque, which is honestly difficult to do, he will pretty much just level up the rest of your... Well, yeah.
I don't have... I'll probably get a couple grotesque, but...
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind them just because they shatter the lines. They're a good first guy in, especially for PvP.
Although the first guy into a bunch of paladins, I welcome him.
He's meant to die.
He's been lifting. Yep, ruined their day.
Oh, you're right beside all the homies.
Oh, the caribous are just letting them know what they think. And you have so many wide attacks that the summons don't really matter. You might want to micro your caribou elite that's feeling a little yanked.
Who?
There's the one like right here.
Yeah, okay. He's only fighting skeletons.
Oh yeah, and he's healing 6 per hit, so he's probably gonna be okay.
But we do have to actually be very careful because, oh, the last hit is what fucking...
Mm-hmm.
They can steal them if they're low health. That's what that is. Okay, true. So I'll probably get... I'm just going to keep getting...
There you go!
I'll take...
Your last archer joined the ranks of the caribou elites. They were like, they just walked up to him and went, "You won't be needing that bow anymore. Here," and handed them the 2 axes. Yeah. You need medical center in my opinion. Cause that medical center is definitely stacked. Oh, it is infirmary. Yep, it's stacked.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've been cooking. I have finally hit my tier of this. So it's interesting to note, I am inclined to want to sack riflemen, just so I can keep making. You essentially need your 6 core unit to be the ones that are up at the end of fights, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Essentially, you want the ice golems to die because they, you know, abominations are against the way of the dwarves, except, you know.
The riflemen apparently grow up to be large.
Alright, so we'll let her kind of go pick up. She has 13 movement. This should be fine.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think we accept this. And with that, we go back to this. There we go. I think we're going to be fine here. I think we definitely control the battle. Honestly, we're going to say goodbye to those anti-archery boys. We're going to hold him out because we'd like him to warp if possible. And I love the fireflies dying first because we get double fireflies. Yep, our last boy upgraded. The choices.
Yeah, you got such a full menu these days.
There we go. I saved a total of 1 movement with that.
Every point matters.
Hmm.
Nice.
I wish I didn't get Hostler this turn, because every point matters. There we go, and we've got more Paladin fodder. I mean, distinguished gentlemen who are totally going to join us.
Respected soldiers.
Let's see, does it? I hate to do that, but I think we have reached the point where she does that. She be doing that. And why? Yes, we'll grab estates. There we go. He has to go touch anyways, so it's not a big deal to go ahead and do this. So he'll go claim that for us. I forgot to claim it that turn.
Oh, there's a very fun mid to late game advantage with Pyre where the heroes in your tavern start coming out at level 9. And then they spawn in, get the level up off that chamber of offerings, and then they just all start spewing out rampaging fires. Essentially every hero you buy is another rampaging fire every week.
Yes. And Hurricane has the advantage, has a similar advantage. Oh, yeah.
Just starts sending out a whole bunch of suicide bombers.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, the suicide bombers are super good. I've inflicted that before, and it feels really good. I've also did it with Tide, where I put the fireflies on a boat and just hold a capital in check. Yeah, I took a turn to get a hero. Essentially, do the Camp Olympics.
Give him a tip.
Oof, week 3 and we haven't left the start zone.
Oh, my bad. I forgot I had planning. Not used to it. I got other values in my head. Okay, here. This is a safe sell. Pretty sure I have 2 mercury mines.
Oh, I think I need to go over there and tell you, nah, don't be doing that.
I'm exploring, Brian. I'm just exploring. Okay, so I actually use my brain here. Okay, okay. Let me use all 10 of my IQ for this fight. You guys are forbidden from even participating. Is that the plan? I like it, I like it. And we don't care for archers. Okay, let me watch diligently. Good work, soldier.
Your armory is terrifying.
I think leaving those guys in the bay is the play, and just like not even risking, like having a 100% chance to caribou every time.
Yep, and you're creating, and you're shaping.
It worked. Hello there.
Those fights are not easy, which is nice to see.
Other than that.
Oh, okay, never mind. Those fights are easy. That's terrible to see.
Although I don't have a portal, so I'm kind of in here to be in here, you know?
Yes.
So it's gonna be hard for me.
So I think here we go, Guild of Mages. I very much have a portal. I have some units now.
Yeah, you have the numbers. You're a wealthy man, a wealthy human nation. Wait, that 1,000 gold wasn't even your final treasure?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Interesting.
Okay. Towards the west, you will find the rest of the treasures between the Learning Stone and the Rally Flag. Alright, so it is on the way. Proper, sweet. Don't worry, kiddo, we're here to pick you up.
Not to do any blood rituals with them, right?
No. One. Okay, I'm assuming the treasure's bugged. I'm not gonna.
I think it tucked it to the south in that little bend.
Yep, quite possible.
Unlucky.
Oh no, leeches and demons! What are you doing in front of the paladins?
Man, Paladin's got a lot of health. Yep. You did pick up a lot of defense items, I guess.
I think we will be saying screw all them. And they just laughed at Marco's magic. I mean, Paladin pals have hands. Like, I'm losing units, but the 10th is like, nah, bro, we got you.
Yeah,
like, yes, we'll summon that weirdo. And yes, we'll take 2 more of them.
I'm seeing the power of your support hero with juiced up engineering and healing.
I think we're
really good mid.
To uncamp her because there's exploring to do. I think the major shrine might be worth it. Alright. Okay. So I think we have a turn coming up. Yeah, we'll end our turn. Yeah, I think I have the numbers on my side.
Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum,
That said,
bum.
though, it took a lot of learning to get to this point. So it's like, am I truly that much higher than you? I think the big advantage that I have is that I'm taking the plunge. I'm taking the plunge with my full arm. You know, with my portal back. So come week 3, I'll be able to, you know.
Yes, that is why I am doing what I am doing right now. And setting up a degenerate hero highway.
Yes. My heroes are camping like a bunch of nerds.
We do like all these fights. We do like this fight against ethereals when we outpower them.
Our armies are both cracked right now. Like look at all those champions.
It's going to be a clash of Chads, essentially.
It's like, do fight with sword versus axes, just classic.
Guys. I know what you're thinking. You're archers. You shouldn't be at the front.
The good news is too is you'll be hiding them, and I think hiding them in the reserves still qualifies them for blood warping. Yeah.
Yeah, that's I was testing that last. Seemed to work pretty well.
Yep. Can't lose your weenies if they're hiding in the reserves.
What? Who nuked those? The Sultan must have come in with some crits.
Yep, that's terrifying.
I think the level 1 of Bloodlust is really good.
Yeah, I am quite happy that I have a movement advantage on you.
Yes, that seems to be the thing that ties the dwarves down is their speed, right?
Yeah, it's short legs.
There it is.
And it's yours. Fudge.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How far can I go? 8. Did I have a weapon? I can't remember. I'm too small-brained.
We've been playing casually for like almost 2 hours now. Oh,
Yeah,
and it's a better weapon, yeah.
Ah. Never get that wood back.
Yep.
Boys. No miners on the battlefield.
Yes, the battlefield is no place for miners. I think you're just gonna mow this one over. The blood dogs, and it's a scary force, but like you see what you have. That's a big thing too. Is like this is essentially immortals with extra steps. See, it's good to see Navarus on the battlefield, and I see a Craft Kraken.
What's up?
Oh,
buddy?
roll initiative.
we are doing a battle of the elites right now. Caribous versus paladins.
Ooh, sounds like fun.
Doing a little testing.
Yeah, Crutio, would you be able to stream for the Kraken?
Give me a moment.
Yeah, Crutio took center at first.
I was hoping that wouldn't happen. These damn Midas touchers
Midas
Walked up, turned him into gold.
Yep,
Ooh,
Midas touched his
that's
elite.
nasty. Mm. Never a good time. I'm here for your idle banter.
Perfect.
Your white noise whilst I work on my art.
Yeah.
And here I will recruit many good soldiers and not just sacrifices to the blood god.
Yep, I definitely think forest spirits are a good method towards that. I'm actually terrified of you having forest spirits. Like that is game turning.
Very synergistic, one might say.
Yes. I might have to synergize my sword with your flesh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I thought we were friends on that.
Well, we've never met yet. So as far as I know, I'm just chilling out on an island, but I see this cave entrance, and my people want to explore.
Stay out of the caves. The dwarves rule the caves.
The who?
The dwarves. Stay back.
I must dig deeper and more greedily.
Okay, my strategy is working.
Yeah, we are exploratory build
Oh,
right
sorry,
now.
my bad.
It's okie dokes.
How do I disconnect again? Do you know that?
Alt tab works. I forgot the official way to do it. Oh, so I didn't get the levels here.
Interesting.
Yeah, we'll do Grand Army here. Alright, so 8 miles from the gold obelisk.
Tabbing back in.
Yeah, it said between.
It's got to be tucked either beside the rally flag or under to the south.
Yeah. It could actually be in this blocked off area too. No, it's not there. That sucks. Yeah, so it's somewhere in this general area. Yeah. Or it's bugged. The fact that the obelisk can be bugged is a frustrating proposition.
Yeah, especially because it's so powerful.
Alright, so no humans on the battlefield. Except we can have all palladies. There we go. We have so many. I think we'll be okay.
What's up, Keld?
I'm doing alright. What about you?
Doing a little learning.
Yes.
Trying to see if Earthen and Order can pull off champion statue.
Oh. Interesting.
And I have a couple paladins.
Yeah, it's going to be Chads on Chad action happening.
And they are quite big.
Yes.
I suppose it's due to mastery.
Yes, mastery and champions.
Hey, Keld.
Hey. How you doing, Kraken?
I'm good. I had some D&D today, and now I'm just chilling and gonna get to work on Decay.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
As for I finished watching some anime and finally found Lord of the Rings on Amazon Prime, which is something that I would not have expected.
What kind of anime you're watching?
Beastar. It's a slice of life anime of some sort with furries in it.
Yes, I've seen it. It's quite good.
Yeah, it is. I agree.
Oh, my paladin just got dragged and dropped. Oh, and look, he came right out of the tent.
That's quick response time on those paramedics you got.
Yeah, they were like, nope, paladins don't get to die.
Drop it from 100 feet. Yeah, I was walking and within 3 seconds.
Yep. They just kissed him right on the forehead there. You're better. He's like, oh, sounds legit to me. I'm off to battle again. Now, if that giraffe could go ahead and die, I would be okay with that.
Big Mercurial buff, by the way, this patch, that they now split.
Yeah, the Mercurials hit way harder than I expected. Yeah, like, I'm no joke gonna have to send out reinforcements.
Interesting. This is a fucking educational fight just because I didn't know these Mercurials have.
Keep in mind, this was
I
an
have
easy
carrying
fight.
tongues.
It's Mercurials that won the day here for him. I'm kind of hoping this tent. Yeah, I think the tent might have been maxed out now. So No.
Well, luckily you seem to.
Hey,
have,
look at that! 16 boys.
To have survived regardless.
Let's go ahead and get that again. Yeah, okay, 24 of them. I'm not salty.
Hmm.
Wait, what are you doing in my cave system? You're in my caves.
Get off of his lawn, Brian.
I don't see his name on it.
I got a flag on this city.
Well, I guess with all the darkness surrounding it, it makes sense that you wouldn't see it.
True.
I mean, there are paragons in here that we're about to liberate. Yeah, this now. There we go. That feels more like what my cities can do.
After alt-tabbing back in, my parsec seems to be delayed.
Yeah, if streaming is going to affect the gameplay, it's fine if you don't.
Yeah, I might have to shut it down. This is a good experiment. Because I'm already running. I run essentially all this within emulators.
Ah.
It's all good.
Oh. Okay, I'm back.
Alright, we're gonna go more mastery. Yeah.
What if the host gave me access to Parsec, but only for watching?
We could do.
That could work.
Yeah, you're on my friendo list, so you can hop in.
Okay.
There you go. That says hard.
Yeah, that's you never know. Never know.
The
Spellcasters with dragon.
dragon doesn't really scare me. That's a black market. Go fight those firebirds.
I hate those so much.
Yeah, they will wipe you. Because what they'll do is they'll die. They'll set burning on your units. Your units can't heal because the units near them died, and then they'll pop back up.
Also, I'm ready, by the way.
Ooh, sweet. I'll just give me a second.
I have to go take a washroom break and deal with my dog, so I'll be a little bit after this turn.
Okay. Just hit the accept button. Any percent speed run. Boom.
A real gamer would wear diapers, but
I'm not a real gamer then. Shit.
yeah.
Fun
Oh,
fact,
God.
I'm not going to call the guild out, but when I first started a while back in vanilla, I bad people pretty much. tell me that I needed to take less bathroom breaks. I was working like one of my first raiding guilds was basically the Amazon of their server.
Jeez Louise.
And that's when I learned I didn't want to play WoW. The first time. I went back to WoW several times. I was like,
You
sure.
did disable for me
Oh, is he a mouse control?
keyboard and mouse control, right?
You don't need it, do you?
Yeah, I don't need. I just need to watch.
Yeah, so you can see, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
He's saying it's enabled though. He has the permissions.
Oh, I can disable it, but I trust. Yeah. We'll wait till the dwarf's turn ends.
Okay. Well, by the meantime, I'll set up a stream.
Much appreciated.
Sweet. Ha! We're working together. But yeah, this is practice for the. This is practice for the upcoming tournament. Exploring dwarves because we're leaving no stone unturned when it comes to heroes.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, about a few weeks in, and when we know the announced date and everything, that's when we pick our core group and just practice them to ad nauseum.
Nice.
The problem.
I'm confident in this.
By the way, can any of you confirm whether you are seeing only the game or if you are seeing everything else?
No, I'm just seeing the game. That's it.
Cool.
But no, I cleared my screen of stuff after a certain gentleman started asking me questions about things on my browser. I was like, whoop, nothing here's bad now, but best practice is probably not to have a bunch of icons visible.
Yeah. Because last time I didn't want to point this out, but the guy who was streaming, I don't remember, Bob, he was definitively streaming his desktop.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's the big gamble of do I.
So I was wondering if I
End the
didn't
game.
make the same mistake.
You're good.
I don't want Brian to get to this black market, so I might just sit here for a turn. Yeah, I think the nature of my units, I am stronger at the moment. I don't know much about Earthen, don't know much about Order, but we'll find out.
I think I'm much stronger than you.
It's hard to tell with Caribous. That's my only problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We'll take the fight.
Ooh, it is. I
essentially am on a clock this round just because I don't have nearly as many reinforcements the next day. So I was like kind of walking into it.
Well, he's higher level than you. That's already a start.
He is learning though, so I'm within range. We're essentially the same level without learning.
Well, yeah, but it also means that he has 3 points of stat that are distributed.
Sure.
3 more points of stat distributed somewhere else.
It's basically the
somewhere
time. It's the
zero.
timing window. It's like this fight is the most equal because the next level he essentially has way more income. If I let him,
also made a bit more troops as well in terms of quality.
what? Imagine if it said skip the battle.
Oh man.
Can it do that in PvP?
I'm not sure, but is this the battle?
This
Yeah,
is
this
the
is
battle.
Ah, I can run out of time then. Good luck to both of you.
that demonology necklace was a good timing for sure.
Yeah. Well, we will see how this goes, though. I'm fairly confident I'm going to win here, but that doesn't mean just because I'm confident doesn't mean I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm just here to see some power levels with these armies interacting. Don't have much Earthen versus Order experience.
Yeah, and now we have a little bit, and I think these are going to be an interesting situation. It's like, excuse me, sir, I was coming to the black market. How dare you stop me?
Exactly, I can't let you get black market plus another week of reinforcements. So it is what it is.
How dare you try to stop me from committing crimes?
Marco's gone off the deep end, dipping in the demonology and using black markets.
This is dark Marco. All I need now is devour, which I'm trying to find at the black market.
Yeah. Teach me the secrets of cannibalism.
Oh. Well, some of us could teach it, but
All right.
ain't up anything.
Ready when you are.
I'm ready. I can't afford any of my spells with my mana. Come on, giraffes! The paladin pals are just.
Split them up a bit. Yeah, okay. So I need like a shitload of fodder. Good to know.
Yeah.
I lost too much of my fodder early before the warping, and then so they have like a lot of merit in the engine, but you need them for your bloodlust late game fight anyways. So it's a hard balance.
I agree.
Even with that, in general, O'Brien had the better quality of troops overall.
The Caribou Elites, I think, can stand toe-to-toe with Paladins, but I just had more of them, and those giraffes, if they do die, they explode.
Yeah, which they didn't.
And
you only lost one, basically lost one of each troops.
Yep, GG. He lost stack. The essentially, yeah, I needed to have like an overwhelming shitters, because once I was kind of hoping that I would hit the bloodlust tipping point where they just out DPS and out heal, and then it doesn't matter what your power level are because they just are farming HP on your low attack units.
Cool. So do you want to call it there?
Oh yeah, for sure. That was the climax.
Cool. So we do the classic map reveal. Oh, training ground. See, I was shitting myself because of that. An extra hero there is just so good. And if you had gotten the knowledge orb, that would have been spicy.
Yeah, I essentially was not confident in my ability to hit mid to late with these guys, so I was like, he's gonna have a disgusting week 3 day 1.
Yeah, this start was pretty decent. Not gonna.
I don't like when one tile starts with learning stone. I thought it was symmetrical, where if you had a learning stone, then I would have a learning stone.
Okay, so we know where the treasure is now. And that right there is the treasure. Or is it the X's?
The X, yeah, that was where I started.
Okay, so it was there. Okay, so
just off the beaten path.
Yeah. Okay, that's good to know. What is that then?
I have no clue.
Okay. But yeah, overall, I'm really liking cave maps. I like island portals because it gives you the chance to sneak in their back door. But yeah, this was an interesting map.
Yeah, no gold mine felt pretty rough for Earthen. I think they excel with a lot of access to gold just because they can buy out so many different types of units infinitely.
Agreed. And I think it's a good strategy. I do think sacrifice less fodder, let them come to you naturally, because fodder is gonna die anyways.
Yeah, I underestimated how useful it is for the late game fight. Just the fact that I need a horde of shitters just to sack and boof up their bloodlust.
Yeah. Now, granted, there comes a point where you just have so many Caribou Elite, everything else goes to your reserve, and that's a good time. All right, it's cool. So, any closing thoughts on this match?
It was good. I'm not sure. Essentially, I've had experience with this guy and the swarming guy. I'm not sure which way I like more yet. I'll have to test more with the other guy too. Swarming tier 1 just creates so much more front line, and then your caribou end up getting swarming as well.
Yeah, build wise, I think this was pretty much the way. Like I definitely want more champion stacked. I think there's room in the build for destruction and swarming, just like as one grabs.
For sure.
But what would I sacrifice for it? Because I mean, engineering, you just saw that. Like you
I was
killed my
impressed
pallet
with the ballista and the tent.
Yeah, the ballista started shooting shit out, and the tent is like, my paladin died, and he just burst out the tent like, I'm ready, oh yeah! And with that, I'm thinking I'm going to end this video. Anyone watching, come join the Discord in the comments below. Our next match is Wednesday, and we will see you all soon. Bye!